network.
I couldn't imagine a woman's transition to a man, or a man's transition to a woman. There's no way in this society you could win. Deep within, I know you going through your options. You popping, open up the door, come out the closet, let's go.
May heaven open up its gates for its angels. My dad will tell you it's a place that you can't go. No the one's blind, we gon' outshine like every color of the rainbow. Right? It's okay, we gon' love you anyway.
Like every color of the rainbow, like every color of the rainbow, like every color of the rainbow.
It's alright, it's okay, we gon' love you anyway.
Like every color of the rainbow, like every
All right, what is going on, entertainment? So time coming to y'all with another video. We're doing a quick Zeus town hall. You already know what to do. Make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hype up the video. All right. So Lemmy, you guys, is finally addressing his catty behavior. And gave us his per usual ChatGPT read statements. I'm gonna say this: like, I see a lot of people like picking sides when it comes to this feud. I feel like I'm not picking a side because both networks have their issues. NowthatstV's issues to me is their professionalism and their pay. Like, there should be no reason till this day, 2026, as to why some cast members are still complaining about either the amount they're getting paid and or them not getting paid on time, them getting their pay cut because of something that they did that other people were allowed to do, that type of situation. Like, that's their biggest freaking issue. And when it comes to Zeus, I feel like Lemmy is a little bit of the issue because of his ego. Like, him doing what he did to me, to Tesehki and Mariah, was very unprofessional. Because imagine how Tesehki feel. And y'all know you got to be wrong if I'm defending Tesehki, but I'm going to defend Tesehki on this because this girl just literally trained, did a whole boxing match, lost, and then you go on the internet and kind of throw it in her face, knowing how Tesehki takes this whole heavy hitter thing to heart. If I were Tesehki, I would feel away too. Y'all got to think about it from like a professional standpoint. Imagine your boss going on the internet and keying in your face, regardless if you did something that went against contract, whatever you want to call it. Imagine your boss going on Instagram and throwing shade at you. And what he said to Mariah was even worse because you made fun of her smoking cigs. Y'all know I don't like cigs though, but that type of stuff. It was very catty. So this is what I mean by both networks have their own issues. To me, Lemmy is very catty, and there's a lot of things that they allow on Zeus that they shouldn't allow, as in weapons, etc. And to me, Nowthatstv, their faults is they're unprofessional, and there's always an issue in regards to pay. So both networks to me have their problems. So I kind of hate how a lot of y'all, I see a lot of the people in the comments, y'all are de-eating to the death of y'all. It blows me when I see it. Okay, like I get some of you guys want to be on the network, like y'all would give y'all last leg to be on the network or unalive your mother to be on the network, but y'all can still call out somebody when they're wrong. And to me, he was wrong for doing what he did. Now he might have been right in his point, but how he went about it to me was unprofessional. Like, you made fun of your employees damn near. And one of them who literally put her heart on the line and went in the match knowing that she could lose, and she ended up losing. I'm just saying, y'all, but this is what Lemmy had to say.
Cast members regarding their participation in outside projects while under contract with us. We've had healthy, productive conversations, explained what the exclusivity provisions in their individual agreements mean, and wanted to share that same clarity with all of you because sometimes people confuse contractual accountability with control.
Lemmy might as well just pull out the damn ChatGPT statement and just read it from the paper, girl, or just like, you feel me? Do a share your screen, girl. I'm gonna tell you how to use StreamYard because ain't no way. Like, we can tell you're reading it, Lemmy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it face forward, camera forward. You could just share your screen, print the paper out. You know, it's not that serious.
And those are not the same thing. When Zeus signs a baddie, we are making a substantial investment beyond their compensation. We introduce them to millions of viewers, market them across our platform and social media channels, and provide exposure that can significantly accelerate their careers. We have watched cast members increase their followers, engagement, booking fees, brand value, and earning potential after appearing on Zeus. We also pay premium rates and provide first-class travel, ground transportation, quality hotels, security, glam accommodations, production support, and in many cases, accommodations for their teams. In exchange for that investment, our agreements may require exclusivity for a defined period, particularly regarding competing networks and productions. Exclusivity does not mean Zeus owns anyone or wants to prevent people from receiving opportunities. It means that while you are an active cast member under contract, you cannot independently accept conflicting work that competes with our programming, interferes with our production, or undermines our investment, especially.
The reason why to me this is confusing, this might have been a clause that just got added because I remember Ivory was filming Africa and then filmed Young and Reckless, the special with Nowthatstv with the All Star special. Wouldn't that conflict against her contract? But then she came back to chapter 2. Another person who went and did something, I remember ET at one point filmed something when Nowthatstv around the same time she was doing Baddies, but that didn't conflict against her contract. I think it was like the one of the Sausage Baddies reunions. So it's like, why is it now it's an issue? Because he was able to get two of your biggest people. I'm just saying. To be honest, I really feel like he has a deeper issue to me when Now That's TV. Because if it was any other network, I do not think that he would be reacting this way. I don't think it would even go legal. Let's say, Mariah went to Nick's network and helped Promise, he wouldn't even bat an eyelash because he doesn't see her as competition. But I do feel like he sees Tilo as competition. I just don't get why he went about it this way because once again, they've been in the same room together. They have each other's information. He was at the restaurant. Like it blew me because I'm like, wow, like aren't y'all like, I'm not saying they friends, but like somewhat cordial. I'm just saying.
Especially without communicating with us first. Zeus did not invent this. If an athlete signs with the Lakers, that player cannot suddenly put on a Mavericks uniform because another team offered them more money or some money or a small amount of money. An artist signed exclusively to a record label generally cannot release competing music through another label without authorization. Similarly, a television series regular may need approval before accepting a conflicting role on another network. Exclusivity exists throughout sports, music, film, television, and numerous other industries. Zeus has historically been reasonable. If another opportunity arises, just call the showrunner, the president, the CEO, or the appropriate executive before accepting it or allowing it to be announced. Let us review it, coordinate schedules, and determine whether an actual conflict exists. Sometimes we may approve it, and sometimes it may be incompatible with our agreement.
Zeus and Not As TV is the new Death Row Records of 2026, girl. You either belong to Death Row Records or Bad Boy Records. Pick a side, pick a side, pick a side. A lot of y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'll be looking at the comments. And not my comments, I'm talking about the blog comments. And a lot of you girlies, I'll be seeing it. And y'all be eating for y'all life, girl. Like, Jesus Christ. They're like, I'm ready to work, Lemmy. Like, damn. Like, okay. Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think about his statement. And do you guys feel as if this is personally due to Now That TV? Or if it was any other network, would he react the same way? Once again, I know one person that's on Zeus. I ain't gonna tell which show, but that person had to literally like rebrand their social media to be able to book this show. And it's not on Now That TV or anything like that. It's literally on like a major television network. They had to literally rebrand their whole like thing, had to take down all their Zeus stuff because casting people, if they had saw that, they would not have put them on the show. So it's just like a lot of people do not realize what comes with being like on these shows, especially if you want to get on other major network shows because they may not want to work with you due to you being on these networks. One instance, Anna Mac, recently she's been making these videos. She was kind of insinuating the fact that she's been having problems with her man, but then also saying that certain people in certain companies and stuff, they're not taking her serious because she did Baddies. You know what I'm saying? Like she kind of talked about that too in a few reels that she did release. So it just depends on the risk that people are willing to take and how bad you want that coin. All right. Now, some of the other baddies been speaking on it, one of them being Tesehki. So Tesehki, you guys, was getting it looked like her nails done or something, and she said she is not coming to the reunion. She even tweeted about it too and said, "Mind you, I just finished my 6-day show, Survival Academy, with a whole different network called the T Factory that paid a big bag. Nothing was said. Soon as I get on out as TV, it's a problem. Smaller big celebs get booked for other things, you know. That word celeb." It's giving tabloid energy, but we gonna let you know. I'm on your side when it come to this. Like I said, like y'all know I'm fair. Y'all know I'm fair. I try to be, but I'm on Tesehki side when it come to this, y'all. I really am. All right. Why would I not take a bigger bag for only 4 days of work? Mind y'all, for y'all that don't watch or cover out at TV or whatever, they film very short. They're not filming for a month. They're not filming for like 2 months like Zeus kind of pushes about like a month or weeks. They film for like damn near weeks, sometimes 5 days, 6 days. It just depends. She said, "Why would I not take a bigger bag for only 4 days of work? Y'all want me to drop my contract? Because if I did, everyone would come running. Shaking tables, watch how I shake the rooms." And she also stated that she is not coming to the reunion because she feels as if she is going to get set up. Now, some of y'all may think, how are they gonna set her up to Siki's the eater, boop, bop, 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 bop. There's plenty of ways you could get set up at a reunion. A lot of y'all don't know the trick. So, one way you can get set up at a reunion, and this is not specific to Zeus, it could be any network, especially any fighting network. If you are squabbling another baddie, if you're squabbling another bad boy, if you're a boy, somebody could advise the security guard to be on you, and they could tell that security guard to hold your hand while the other person that you're fighting swings on you. So you could easily get set up. Setting up does this not mean two people jumping you and they letting them jump you. A setup could literally mean you're getting your hands held back while the other person is able to get you. That's a form of a setup. Just so y'all aware.
But people who still aren't professional, hello? I don't know. It might be a setup.
You coming to the Zeus reunion?
I ain't going.
You ain't going on. Turn on the TikTok live.
The line is up.
Wait till my sister's on live. We finna really get beat up now.
Oh my God.
I probably would have went, but people.
So as you hear, Mariah not coming either. Now Mariah's just scared, no shade. Mariah's she's angry with the pepper, but she's also very, I think, a little bit afraid. She's scared. She's scared only because we all know Sirach is coming, and Sirach is probably gonna be coming with a vengeance, especially since that shoe. So I feel like it's a little bit more than just the pepper. I know Biggie is somewhere like, I got to do a deep sigh for Biggie. She breathed extra hard, a sigh of relief because she's not gonna have to face, those two if they don't show up. Now, since this video and stuff has been posted, apparently they've had come to some sort of agreement. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna come. A lot of the girls always say, "Oh, I'm not coming," and they end up showing up. So I'm not even gonna hold them to not coming, especially if they up the bag. But I do feel like what I stated earlier. Some people's hands might get held. I'm just saying, I feel like they gotta be real careful. And Tesehki also insinuated that the next season is going to be Baddies UK, which if you check the copyright and the trademark, Zeus does have that trademark. So it does seem like likely that's probably going to be the next place that they head to. Natalie even tweeted and said that the OGs, since they're moving on, that she's looking for new blood. She said one thing about it, Zeus going up. Today we casting up, looking for new girls to join the hottest franchise. Spots just open up. Who want to be on Baddies? I'm officially casting new faces and new ladies. It's okay. Life changes people. Change and people want to go and do new things. That's fine. When doors open for others, that means doors open for you. Yes, to finally have your chance and your spot on the hottest show in America. I love this. Time to change. More beautiful ladies' lives. Will it be you? Sound off right now in the comments. We start in a few weeks. Baddies, big checks, big money. And she said it's never personal. It's always business. No hard feelings. All love. I'm kind of glad they're doing this because I'm over the chapters. I ain't gonna lie. Close the book. Stop selling it. You feel me? Like, The author needs to retire. I'm sick of the chapters, god damn it. You feel me? I feel like we've been reading this book for too long and it's a long and irritating book. Please close the chapter. Okay? And that's the problem. I feel like a lot of these OGs kind of stuck around for so long, and that's why the fandom is kind of over watching and tuning in. Had it not been for us content creators, a lot of them would have been stopped tuning in. So that's just the real. Anyways, Ivory also spoke about how she felt about, Baddies working with other competing networks.
Nobody would take that opportunity. I think everybody will be like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay over here. If it was that. So I don't know. But I mean, like I said, I love both networks, bitch. I get a bag at both of them. Bitch, I ain't got nothing bad to say. Bitch, Lemmy, I hope you're not talking about me. I pray you're not talking about me. I'm still coming to the reunion. I'm still gonna perform. I'm still gonna beat every bitch up that I need to beat up. Y'all still gonna get everything y'all need to get out of me. You understand? Hey, don't hit me. Don't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. I'm cool. Honestly, I'm just gonna say this. I don't know what everybody be thinking, but I think everybody needs to realize that's why we go back and forth, because the money is the same.
That money is something.
I mean, like, you have to understand, I'm not throwing no shade or nothing, but.
And that's the problem with Nowthatstv. This, I'm telling you, I'm fair. The problem with Nowthatstv, you see how Ivory said the money is the same, but there's people on that network that their money be looking a little funny. And they've done a lot of shows, and I guess they quote unquote put in more work than others. So let's say a girl, right, from BBO, which is like their version of Baddies, their check is substantially higher than somebody who's done like 5-6 seasons of South Central Baddies. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's where the contention comes in with that network, is because the pays are different, which of course it makes sense, because if somebody has a bigger following, they're going to get paid more. But when you have people like Ivory bragging about that, and then you have somebody on that network who's been like 4 or 5 seasons of a show and they check still be looking, the same, they're going to end up feeling away, which plenty of them have spoken out about it, complained, but then apologized because they realize, they want to stay on the network. Okay. Even so, Zanaya even commented, said, we already know Babu getting a bag. She deserves it. But what about the loyal Nowthatstv stars that's been there and showing out consistently, yet still getting paid less than complaining? But checks, that's effed up. I was content with my checks before I left. I'm just saying, though. That's what I'm referring to, you guys. So this is my point in reiterating that both networks, to me, have their own issues. That's why I have no picks in it. Just saying. Anyways, let me know what y'all think down below about all of this. Do y'all think they're going to show at the reunion? And also, what do y'all think of this new series that is set to really film, I believe, once again, Thursday? They're probably going to start flying them out like tonight type-ish, tomorrow morning type-ish. So they're filming very soon. So we'll see if the girlies will pop up for this 4-day Girls Will Be Girls vacay. Okay, let me know what y'all think. We y'all babies.
Welcome to the